Hey, what's up everyone? It's Max. Welcome back for another yoga class. Today's a pretty gentle, slow flow, focusing on the hips. So get settled onto your mat. We'll start with some conscious breathing. Exhale everything out, and then slowly inhale through the nose, filling all the way up. Slowly sigh it out, letting it all go. One more time, inhaling through the nose, filling all the way up. And then gently, slowly, steadily exhaling, letting it all go. Last time, take your biggest breath yet. Maybe sipping in a little extra at the top. And then slowly releasing, letting it all slowly sigh out. From here, you can seal the lips. Continue breathing in and out through the nose for the rest of class. And let's take a moment to set our intention for today's practice. Once you've got your intention, you can gently blink open the eyes and then make your way to your back, finding your Shavasana position, lying flat, taking up space. Bend the right leg, bringing the right knee in towards your right shoulder, giving yourself a little bit of a hug, a little bit of a squeeze. Keeping that slow, steady, intentional breath through the nose. An option to gently sway that right leg side to side if that feels good. And gently releasing. Bringing your left hand to that right knee and guiding it across your body for a supine twist. Right arm can come out to a T or into a goalpost. Again, slow, steady breaths in this position. Warming up through the spine. Slowly, gently release, bringing that knee to center, and then straighten the right leg and grab behind the right leg with your hands. Flex through your right toes, really driving that heel straight up towards the sky. And then you can point the foot, pointing those toes up towards the sky. And then finding some circles with that right ankle, first in one direction and then in the other direction. And then gently release that leg. Right leg goes long, hugging the left knee in now towards the left shoulder, giving yourself a nice squeeze. Keeping the breath slow and steady through the nose. Option to sway that left knee, or you can stay in stillness, whatever feels good for you here. And then when you're ready, gently guide that left leg over towards the right for your supine twist. Option to take the left arm out wide in a T or goalpost position. See if you can recall your intention, the why behind the practice. Every cell in your body is eavesdropping on your internal dialogue, so try to keep it positive and focused. Release the twist, left leg goes straight up towards the sky. Flex the toes on the left foot and really drive your left heel straight up to the sky. And then point the left foot, pointing the toes towards the sky, noticing how this feels in your body. And then you can find some circles with the ankle, first in one direction and then in the other direction. And then gently release that left leg back down. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. And then you can begin rocking up and down along the spine, finally coming up and rolling over the knees, popping yourself up into a malasana, your yoga squat position. You can elevate the heels if you need to, or you can keep your hips a little bit higher. Just find the version that works for you. See if you can lengthen the spine and lift the crown of your head up towards the sky. Continue that breath. Option to gently sway side to side here if that feels good. Release through your malasana. Straighten the legs, finding your forward fold, keeping a micro bend in the knee, in both knees. You can cross the arms here. Gently sway side to side. Letting your head dangle and your neck relax. You can nod the head yes or shake the head no. Just noticing what it feels like to fully relax your neck. And then gently release, stepping back, finding your tabletop position. Inhale to arch the back to look up, and exhale to round your spine. Flow through that a few times, inhaling to arch the back, exhaling to round the spine. Flowing through your cat-cow, linking your movements with your breath and going at the pace that feels appropriate for you today. Come back to your neutral tabletop. Kick the right leg out so the foot is flat on the floor and the leg is straight out to the right. Inhale, reaching the right arm up. And as you exhale, thread the needle underneath. Inhale to reach up with the right arm. Exhale to thread it under. One more time. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to thread it through. See if you can set your shoulder down. Find a comfortable position in this twist. And notice how this feels. You may be used to doing the normal thread the needle on both knees, but see how it changes things when you have the right leg out to the right. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to release. Bring the right leg in. Left leg goes out to the left. Foot flat on the floor. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, thread the needle. We'll flow through a couple more times. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to thread it through. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to thread it through. Set the shoulder down. Hold here, but continue the breath. Mindful, intentional breathing, flowing in and out of the nose. On an inhale, release, left arm comes up, and as you exhale, left palm finds the mat in your tabletop. Left leg can come back in. Straighten the right leg behind you. Kickstand the left leg so it comes out behind you now. Left palm finds the mat. Right arm lifts towards the sky, and we're in a modified side plank here. You can reach overhead, optional, bringing the bicep near the ear. And another option to lift that right leg up, hovering it in the air as you hold and breathe. If this is too much, you can always keep that foot down. Gently release, coming back to your tabletop. This time left leg goes out behind you, kickstand the right leg, left arm lifts, right arm finds the mat. Option to bring the left arm pointing straight overhead, so bringing the bicep by the ear. And then again, option to float that left leg, keeping the leg straight. If you're floating it, holding here, finding some strength in that outer left hip, keeping the breath steady. Gently release, hand comes down, coming back to your tabletop position. Curl the toes under, and then push back into your down dog. For your first down dog, go ahead and walk your dog, maybe bending one leg as you straighten the other, and then switching back and forth at your own pace here. Keeping the breath, keeping the flow through this practice. On an inhale, right leg lifts up for three-legged dog. Exhale, slowly step the right foot between the hands, setting down the left knee behind you. On an inhale, reaching up, finding your low lunge, and we'll hold here. Keep breathing, and without moving, see if you can pull your right heel backwards and your left knee forward. So you're not actually moving, but you're feeling like you're scrunching up the mat between your knee and your heel, feeling that activation. As you exhale, kick that right leg out in front of you, and we'll find our half split. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Inhale for length, exhaling to fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Stay here, keep breathing. Notice how this one feels in the back of the right leg. And when you're ready, gently releasing. Right foot comes flat onto the mat, walking the right foot out to the right edge of the mat, both palms down inside that right foot. And then you can lift that back knee if that feels good. Finding your lizard lunge, gently swaying the hips forward and backwards. Maybe swaying the hips side to side, or finding little circles with the hips, whatever feels good for you today. Slowly step the right foot back behind you into a plank, and then push back into your down dog. Again, take the option if you'd like to walk the dog. And then on an inhale, left leg comes up behind you for three-legged dog, and exhale, stepping it through. Keeping the hands down, lower the back knee. Inhale, arms come up, finding your low lunge. Breathing here, but see if you can find that lower body activation again. Pulling the left heel backwards and the right knee forward. We're not actually moving, but we're finding that engagement in the lower body. On an exhale, slowly release. Left leg goes out long. Inhale to find length. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, finding length. And then exhale, fold. Stay here, keep breathing. It's important to remember, it doesn't matter what this pose looks like for you. It just matters that you're getting some sensation and you're staying present with the breath. And obviously no pain at any point through our practice. Gently release, left foot comes back to the mat. And then you can lift your back knee, and again we'll find that lizard pose. Take whatever variation or option feels best for you, so you can again shift the hips forward and backwards. You can sway side to side. You can find circles, or if stillness feels good, just chill in stillness. Slowly step that left foot back, and then push yourself back into your down dog. Bend the knees, come high into the toes, and hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway for a flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll get into a little bit of a flow now. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the right leg back, gently setting the right knee down. Inhale, arms open, wide, open the heart. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, left leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift the chest, opening the heart, spreading the arms. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift the chest, opening your heart, spreading your arms. Exhale, right foot meets the left foot. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift the chest, opening the heart. Exhale, left foot meets right. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale, lift the chest, open the arms. Exhale, right foot meets the left foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to open the heart, spreading the arms. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise up, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn to face the long side of the mat, stepping the feet wide, all of your toes pointing in the same direction. Hinge at the hips to find your wide-legged forward fold. You can bring both palms down to the mat if that feels good, underneath your shoulders. Breathing in this forward fold. Option to walk your hands between your legs behind you if that feels good for you. And then release the hands if you walk them back. And we'll set up for some side to side Skandasana, so side lunge. So exhale to one side, bending that knee, straightening the other leg. Then inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Go at your own pace, inhaling through center, exhaling to one side. And we'll just flow back and forth between these two positions, opening through the hips and the groin, the inner line of the legs. Keeping that intention in our mind, keeping the breath flowing steadily through the nose, keeping our awareness in the current moment. Next time you inhale to center, we'll release. You can walk your feet in a little bit and find your Malasana yoga squat. One more time. Dropping the hips low. And then you can gently release, coming down onto the butt. Spread the legs nice and wide. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold forward between your two legs. Breathing here on your inhales, finding length. Exhale, waving it forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Staying here, continuing to breathe, letting gravity do the work in this position. Slowly, gently releasing, bringing the feet together. Legs are long in front of you. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, reaching forward. You can grab hold of the toes, the feet, the ankles, the shins, whatever you have access to. Each inhale pulling your spine a little bit longer, and each exhale folding you a little bit deeper. Again, it's not about what it looks like, it's not about how deep you can get into this. Yoga is that internal practice of bringing the mind back to the breath and the present moment. Gently release, slowly roll down onto the back, bend the knees, both feet flat on the mat, palms on either side of the hips. On an inhale, lift the hips for bridge pose, engaging your glutes, squeezing to lift the hips. Gently releasing the hips back down. We'll take one more bridge pose. You can do the same, or you can clasp the hands behind the lower back. On an inhale, squeezing the glutes to lift the hips one more time, holding here. Make sure the knees aren't splaying out away from each other, so keep the knees in energetically towards each other. Breathing here. And then gently release your hips back down towards the mat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, finding our butterfly pose, lying flat on our back. You can take any variation that feels good with the arms here. I like to bring my arms out into goalpost position so that I'm opening both my hips and the lower body, but also my shoulders and chest and my upper body. If it feels better for you, you can just go straight to Shavasana, or you can stay in this position. I'm going to leave you here to close the practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, for showing up and putting in that effort. May we open to awareness for the benefit of all beings. See you next time, friends.